Hi folks, welcome to Ask Luca. I'm Luca. This is going to be my channel where I try to answer and record the questions that people ask me about my life as a trans person. To introduce myself, I work in a cafe, we sell ice cream. I'm an art student and I identify as a non-binary masculine person. What that means is I was born as a girl and then I'm transitioning now towards the more masculine side of things, but I'm still identifying as non-binary. The way this channel is going to work is I already have a collection of questions that people have asked me before, but if you have a question that you want answered, you can drop it in the comments or you can drop it to me in an email to my email address, which is askluca@gmail.com. I will also put that in the comments. And if you don't have a specific question, you can just scroll through videos and see what other people have asked me and see if you're interested in any of that information. I'd like to put a side note in that I obviously don't speak for the entire trans community. I can only speak to my experiences. But I'm doing this information gathering because I'm a very open person usually, and a lot of people ask me a lot of questions, and I thought it was a shame that those didn't get archived somewhere where other people could see the answers. So that's what's going on here. The question I'm going to answer today is, how did you pick your name? Because Luca is not the name my parents gave me. I picked it myself. And people are usually curious about like how I came up with that. Why did I think that was the right name for me? The real answer is I didn't think it was the right name for me for a really long time. I spent a couple years trying out new names. When I figured out that my birth name, the name my parents gave me, was making me really uncomfortable and wasn't going to work for my future, I realised I had to pick a new name because you have to have a name. So I tried out a few potential new names. I had a whole list of names. I was asking my friends for suggestions. And as I was trying them out, like they all felt really uncomfortable. And I eventually realised like I wasn't going to be able to find a name that felt right. Like, because I'd never grown up with it and it was new and unfamiliar, I wasn't going to be able to find a name that just clicked with me, and I was going to have to do that work for myself. So I decided I just needed to pick a name, settle down and stay with it and hope that it began to feel more like my name. And the reason in the end that I picked Luca is that it's really close to my birth name, and I could tell my mum for a while that it was a nickname rather than have to come out to her, which I wasn't ready to do yet. So my friends were calling me Luca, and they could do that around my mum and just tell her it was a nickname, which was kind of for that convenience is why I picked this name in the end. I've had it for about 2 years now, I'd say, roughly. And it is feeling more and more like my own name. I'm Luca. That's all for today. Like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, drop them in an email, and there'll be more videos up soon with more questions that people have asked me. Nice to meet you. See you next time.